native of Bloomington, Indiana. Entering his 7th season as head coach of the UNO Privateers, he guided the Privateers to the Southland Conference Championship in his first NCAA tournament appearance last year for the first time since 1997. Graduated from Aurora University, coached in Northwestern State, Northland Pioneer College, Central Michigan, and Aurora. And of course, the Privateers open their season on November 10th. They play at St. John's. Please give a warm welcome to Coach Mark Slessinger of the UNO Privateers.
Thank y'all. It's always good to be here. I think one of the great institutions of this city is this quarterback club. Obviously, Sports Foundation, everything they do. Mr. Johnny, thank you for everything you do for the city and for sports and for UNO. And what an incredible venue. You know, six and a half years ago when I got here from Natchitoches and I got the job at UNO, and it was to say it was an uphill climb would be an understatement. And people ask me from day one, Coach, how you feeling? And my answer has always been the same: I'm living the dream. And every day I've walked into UNO, I've been living the dream. And now people, when I leave, my kids ask me, Daddy, where are you going? Where are you going? And I say, well, I got to go build a program. And I think you look at things a couple ways. Since we went to the NCAA tournament for the first time in 21 years and won our first conference championship for the first time in 20 years, that answer, when I leave the room, they say, Coach, where are you going? I say, I got to go back to build a program. The answer rhetorically back has been, well, didn't you do that already? And I think the vision of the leader has to be different than what the vision of the person talking to you has to be. Because what some people might have thought was getting to the NCAA tournament, Johnny Blue might have thought, man, we got back to the tournament, the program's back. But in my mind, the program is we're there every year. And we're doing all the things we're supposed to do that we're already doing. We're graduating 95% of our seniors like we're doing right now in our last 7 years. We're putting in over 500 hours of community service back into our community annually each year. Our guys are leaders on the court, on campus, and in our city. And we're bringing championships back to the city that we love and represent with the name on the front of our jersey. So we've got a great foundation built now. Some quicker thought we built it quicker than we should have. It's never quick enough. And I'm anxious to see where we can go from here, moving forward. It's a great opportunity. We graduated 4 very, very talented seniors, obviously, with the Player of the Year and an All-American in Eric Thomas. But we've got a great influx of new guys coming in. 3 very, very talented local players. And Scott Plaisance transferring back from who prepped at Country Day. Having Lamont Brzett here from Landry Walker, won 3 state titles there, and Troy Green from East St. John are obviously 3 local guys that are going to influence us dramatically. We have the smallest signing in Division I this year in Lamont at whopping 5'6" with shoes on. We have the tallest Division I signing, a 7'3" freshman who's very, very talented and skilled as well. So we've got an interesting group put together. We've got a brutal non-conference schedule that we're going to travel the country and play St. John's, Oakland, UAB, SMU, Memphis State, Houston, go to Lafayette, who will return to us next year, and then go to South Al, who will return to us next year. So we've got a brutal non-conference schedule to prep us for what I think will be the deepest Southland Conference race in my 20 years of being in the league. But I hope you guys are out, be able to continue to come, be a part of what we're doing. Our crowds continue to grow. We had an exhibition game the other night, had over 600 strong in Lakefront. Bring your 1,000 closest friends. I can accommodate all of them. So make sure you guys bring them in. What I think is the finest basketball facility in the South, without a doubt. We've got the golden voice on the play-by-play in Jude Young, who I'm glad to call a friend, and he's been with us. I know Mr. Jim talked about being in the behind the scenes. I mean, Jude is a special guy because he's on that bus with us, riding all those hours. He's in the coaches' meeting. He's bought in and does a great job in giving back in our ministry, our coaching ministry that we do with our student athletes, and doing his part as well. So I want you guys to be a part of it. I know we're pressed on time here, so I want to thank you guys for giving me this opportunity to come represent not only the public institution of the city at the University of New Orleans, but continue to represent you guys in the city in everything we do. So I appreciate you.
Thank you, Mark.